Hey Jellis, Craig, Frank here from Realhub, and thank you for tuning in. In today's video, I want to talk about some of the new updates that we've added to the system based on some of the feedback that we've had from the Jellis Craig network. There's a few different key things that we've added that we believe is going to make the workflow smoother and better and be able to get you to use the system faster. The first thing I want to talk about is a major update that we've had based on the idea of a proof sheet of photos. So the feedback we've had from our proof sheet is it did not have any place to specify which photos you want on certain materials. So a signboard, a brochure, etc., where the photos are, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we wanted to do is rather than just give you what you previously had, is we wanted to take a step further. We always look to how can we best improve your workflow, and the way we feel that this will be best done is doing it through the system. Now what I mean by that, for a little bit of context before I dive in, is the ability to SMS this out to an agent. The agent sees it on their phone, they choose, let's say, signboard, they say this photo 1, 2, 3, 4, and when you're in the system, you can see exactly the selection that they've done. Now this is going to eliminate some printing of proof sheets, it's going to eliminate some emails, and hopefully tidy up the workflow. So enough of me talking, let's dive on in and I'll show you exactly how we're going to use it. So in your Realhub system, what you're going to do first is you're going to search for the property that you want to work from, or you're going to come through from Box and Dice as standard. Now what I'll do here is we will, on the left hand side, we can either click on Media and Copy and say Media Selection. So I'll do that now. Now from this section, what you'll notice is once you've done your quotes, you'll see the individual order items sitting in the screen. So from here, what we can do is we can say send for selection. And quite simply, this is going to show you the agents' names that are attached to the campaign. So nice and easy, you can put in a message if you like. So please select photos, let's say. And then we can add additional recipients if we like. Now they must be users in the Realhub system, and we can say send message. Now what's going to happen there is rather than an email, we want to go direct into the agent's phone. We know SMS is such a big thing for agents, so they're going to receive an SMS. Now what I'll do on my side is I will show you what that's going to look like on the phone. The agent will open up the SMS and straight away they'll come to the screen here where they can pick and choose what photos for what options. So from here, the first thing you'll see is a 4x6 signboard, nice and simple. The agent will say select images. The images that are available to this campaign will now show up, and it'll just ask them to either choose or they can view in larger tiles. If they want to see it nice and easy, they can view it in a larger format. I'll do, for the purpose of today, I'll just do some nice small ones, and then we select which images we want in order. Now we can go, let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we say use images. Now once that's done, you'll notice that particular item has images pre-selected, and then we can just continue on until we're happy. Now obviously once we're complete, we need to notify the person that it's ready to go. So the agent will just say complete image selection, and they will pop in the box here who they're going to notify. Now if you have a team already set up, when you hit send message, it will automatically attach to your team. If you don't know how to set those up, please contact support. Now once that happens, a notification will happen in Realhub as well as to the admin team member, letting them know that that's ready to go. So quite simply what we do is once we jump back into Realhub as an admin team member, we're going to go to our orders. We would go, before we did the 4x6 signboard, so now I go select, I'm just going to pick a template, and what you'll notice here is when I select my photo, on the change image button on the top of the right, we'll notice the images that have been pre-selected. So from here it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'd be able to pick and choose based on the selection that's been given. Now obviously here, if we've changed the layout to a 3-photo layout, now when we select, it would make more sense because we have image 2 and image 3. So that's what we want to do to solve the way that, instead of doing proof sheets, we believe this is going to be a much sharper way. This is now available in your system, and please play around, have a go. We believe it's going to sharpen up the workflow. A couple of other things I wanted to touch on. I don't necessarily need to show you in the system, but just want to talk about some of the updates that we've done. I had a quick look this morning. Approximately over the last 4 weeks, we've done 40 features/updates into the system just based on the Jellis Craig network. So I can assure you the team is working overtime to make sure that we add these things as they come along. Now, some of the key ones that have been requested is in our quotes, we now have hidden items. So a new concept to us, but essentially a lot of the offices wanted to hide a campaign fee amongst their digital products. So now you have the ability to hide an individual item in your quotes and save the template. Next thing, which has been a big update, was based on this idea of internet packages. What we did to solve this problem, again, we always want to take it another step further. How can we best provide a solution? So what we've done is we've integrated directly into realestate.com and domains pricing. So quite simply, what this means is when you're doing your quote and you choose realestate.com or domain, it's going to send the information based on your suburb, your property address, the price if it's domain, and then it's going to return a price back into the quote. So that's how we wanted to solve that, and so that's available to everybody as well. Next notable item that we've recently updated for everybody is the ability to now set a marketing agency. So previously you would change the agency that a campaign is in. Let's say it's coming from Hawthorne and you want to make it Burundara as an example. You would change the agency, but the issue was then all of the spend back in Box and Dice would go now to the incorrect office. So we've now changed the ability to do a marketing agency, which just quite simply means all of your printing and signboards and all of that, the details, the company details that have come through will now be the marketing agency, and every other connection won't be updating. That's it for me checking in today. Obviously that is the tip of the iceberg of some of the updates we've done. I want to show you this just so you can have a look at it. Obviously, if you have any questions, please contact the support team. Thank you so much for your feedback. Looking forward to continue working with you. Thank you.